was, if you are watching this on YouTube, we are making lasagna tonight for dinner tomorrow. So far, we have made the meat sauce, and it's got tomato paste, tomatoes, and a pound of ground beef. You're gonna need
garlic. We put garlic.
And garlic, yes. And then and as you can see here, you murder the tomatoes, and that one's not exactly murdered. So you hit it with a spoon that looks like this, and you leave it to sit.
Okay.
And next, how do you get this on? All right, we'll work it on that later. But you set, if you have one of these, it's an Imperia, and it's for the noodles. You can see here we've already made. You use the flat one and attach this. Then you roll it. And what we had was a mixture of water, eggs, and flour. Whole wheat or whatever you have. I don't advise white.
Well, we had to mix it half and half, white and wheat, whole wheat.
All right, so I take that back, white and whole wheat.
Okay.
Sorry.
Don't knock the camera on my hand.
So, you basically, you get it into a little mountain, put a little hole in it, and then you crack an egg and put it in.
Okay.
And then, let's see here. You take another spoon and you dip it over, or a spoon, just regular little teaspoon. You dip it over, and you let all the eggs soak it up. And if there's any excess left, like, I don't know, yeah, like this is what we made. So if there's any of this stuff left over, and it's all crummy, add some water, and it'll be fixed. And then I went out for a while and Mom made some feta. That's tonight's dinner, but
Fettuccine.
not fettuccine. But that's not important right now.
Feta is cheese.
Whatever.
And what's this?
I already told you.
What's that? What's in the bottle right there?
Mom's beer.
That's very important when you're cooking, isn't it?
Mom's beer is important? Oh my gosh. So anyway, and here we have the cheese sauce, and we used ricotta cheese. This is rubbery now. We don't use that. Put a little bit of sour cream.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a little bit of this, you put about half of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so.
And then we're going to chop up a little of this parsley,
And
we're going to add it. And of course you need your Iron Man water bottle while you're cooking too.
And okay, people.
Okay, there we go. All right.
So basically what we've got here is the meat has been warm and it's yummy. So what you want to do is just stick.
Now you're not going to let that finger touch the food that you put in your mouth.
No, I'm not. So you just stick a little bit of meat sauce onto the bottom, but not enough so you can't see it, just enough so the noodles right here will not stick. And then, so what we did to the noodles was, we put some olive oil and very hot water in there, over this steam pot. We basically steam dried them or whatever you want to call it. Boiled them in there, so now they're nice and flabby.
They're cooked. Yeah, they're cooked.
And
Okay,
so
now
now
we're going to put a little layer of the cheese sauce.
cheese sauce.
Yeah, kind of.
And
And
you
start
chop up
spreading
some parsley and throw it in there.
Start spreading it on there.
So you just want to spread it.
We want to try not to disturb the noodles, and we want to try not to
Disturb the meat.
get too much of the sauce mixed in with the cheese sauce, right?
Yes. And I think we just disturbed the noodles.
You want to leave the noodles having a nice little
Bath.
nap. Yeah, a bath in the cheese sauce. That sounds really good. Okay, now that's good on
That's
that layer. Okay, now we need, what's this?
Mozzarella cheesy.
Mozzarella
You need
cheese.
4 cups.
Oh, you know what? We forgot the Parmesan cheese. Stop the camera.
Stop the camera!
How do I stop it? Get Jack's face in the recording.
All right, so
you move back.
sorry
if you wanna
about
get
that
it all
little
in.
interruption.
We're back.
We just forgot to grate this Parmesan, this yummy Parmesan cheese. So you want a block about that big.
Yummy, yummy.
Very funny, Mr.
All right,
You're not
so,
important.
So we're gonna start with the
Oh, you think I'm
mozzarella
not
cheese.
important, yeah?
Mozzarella. You just basically just.
I'm camera boy. You need me.
And watch Kevin bring it over here so you can see what you're doing on the.
So you spread it over.
Not that close, Kevin.
Oh,
Jack's
cheese
fingers.
sauce. Kevin, my gosh. Why not even ask? Now the Parmesan cheese.
Now a little bit
The-
of Parmesan.
Kevin! Oh! He's gonna make this video look like somebody's a psycho filming it. Now you get Parmesan to the dish.
To the dish. What dish?
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
This
Parmesan.
lasagna.
Okay, now we're ready for the next layer. Another big layer of meat sauce. Okay, good. Thank you.
Is the meat sauce, just so you can spread it, but just like the noodles, do not disturb that little cheese. Give it a nice hot bath. It's the cheese's turn for the bath. And
Now remember, we have to save some for on top, so we're gonna have to kind of try to thin it out here a little bit. I'm gonna turn the video off just for a second, help Jack, and we'll be right
no,
back.
Mom, I'm not.
All right, we are back. We're ready. Jack is gonna continue.
We have finished with the meat sauce, and we are sorry about the pardon the interruption. We are back, Kevin.
Sorry.
Pardon the interruption again. So now we're just going to spread the rest of your cheese sauce onto here. And again, do not try to get the
Don't get it
meats
too cozy.
and the cheese just together, and don't make the cheese sauce all red. Otherwise, that's just going to make it. You're going to have meat cheese. And so we just got this little bit of.
Scrape it up. You can get some more.
Yeah,
out.
I know. So we're just spreading it. Our videographist here is a professional lasagna maker.
There you go.
Mom?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'll ask you when this segment's done.
Okay. Good job. Very good work.
And you see, you actually might want to bring it together a little bit, so that's the color you might actually want.
Well, that's perfect. Okay, now how about another layer of mozzarella, please?
Mozzarella coming up. So here we have the yummy mozzarella. Just shimmer it through.
You can put a bunch of mozzarella on. You can never have too much mozzarella.
Awesome!
Just pour it on, man. But spread it out. Pour it on, but spread it out. There you go. That's
You
it.
gave me an
All
idea.
right.
Man, this is gonna be a cheesy lasagna.
Good. All right. A little more Parmesan, but save some.
Alright, Dave, so
Put about
we
half
can't-
of that on there. Yeah,
We
there
can't
you
go overboard like
Yeah.
we did the.
Yeah,
What?
spread that out gently. There you go. All right, good. Okay, now I'm going to pause it again for a second.
Alright, so we made a mistake there, but we fixed it. You were supposed to put some noodles on after the second layer of meat sauce, but what the heck. And then, so pretty much we're just going to sprinkle some more.
But we added the noodles. We didn't
We
skip
added
them.
new.
Yeah.
We had. Oh my gosh. There's a little. So much stuff is more. There's too much cheese. So.
No such thing as too much cheese.
Oh, what the heck. Mom's right. So. Now we're sprinkling more mozzarella.
Okay,
on.
I think that's good. Why don't you just go ahead and add the Parmesan now and
Now we're just gonna sacrifice the Parmesan.
to the, what are we, sacrificing the Parmesan to the cheese gods or something?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get the rest of this together. And plop. Time for baking.
All right, well, we're going to put it in the refrigerator and we're going to cook it tomorrow night.
We will be back after the 24-hour break.
All right, that concludes our lesson in lasagna making 101.